Now, one of my favourite tracks at Watkins Glen is always a bit of a challenge, but it seems that if you actually take the short version of that track, you would assume that less corners, less of a track means less of a challenge, but that is absolutely not the case when it comes to this track. A devastating race, but otherwise, I hope you enjoy. Big slipstream all the way up to the first chicane though. Oh! Big gap. Yes. Thank you very much. That'll do. Right, the question is not will we throw it away, it's how do we throw it away. Do we just make a mistake? Do we get track limits penalty? Or do we just do the classic bin it? You gotta be kidding. No! Right, I found the answer. We bin it. No! Commentator's curse or what? Right, the only chance we've got of now winning this race is clawing back that 5.4 seconds by having no traffic and being as quick as we were on those quali laps. Look at the gap when we get out the pits. We've got to work extra hard to close this down now. Go. Right, 20.5. 20.5. We need that gap. We need this gap to be down to 15 seconds when the race leader goes into the pits. Can we do that? Yes or no? Predictions in. Honestly, it was right on cue as well. Just as I said, or will it be the classic bin? Away we go. I oversteered slightly and then corrected way too much. Right, 21.2 now. 21.1.0. We need to get this gap down to the leader. We need to get this down to 15 seconds. It was 5.4 when we went into the pits. It was 20 point something when we came out. 20.9, 0.8, 0.7, 0.6, 0.5. Come on. This is the ultimate comeback race if we can do it. And we aren't really close enough to anybody quick to be tagging any slipstreams. If I've got a penalty there, I'll be wounded. I'll be absolutely devastated. That'll make our life a lot harder. Yep, it's a 1 second penalty as well. Gap already down to 19.7, however. We're going to have a 1 second penalty on the next lap. My God, talk about making this race difficult. Need this gap. We need this gap down. We need to be taking out about half a second per lap. I think that's so that he knows, so that he can stay in front of us. Because we'll not have brought the gap down. Is this him here? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It was Curtis. It was Curtis. Maybe it wasn't Curtis that went into the pits. Maybe he's binned it, actually. Anyway, the gap to the leader, regardless of who it is, because we know that they still need to make a pit stop. So it doesn't make any difference. As long as it's 15 seconds, we know that anybody in front of us who needs to pit, we will clear. But there's still going to be traffic of, like this guy here who has pitted, and now we actually just need to get past on track. Right, so it's these two. These two haven't pitted, because look at the gap. In front of these is a massive gap, and then you've got the front runners who have not yet pitted. So we just need to get past these two here. And then we're back on the next position in front of us. The next position in front of us will be people who are yet to pit. And then we need the gap down to the race leader to be 15 seconds. Right, we're going to have to go aggressive here, though. .8 the gap. Right, you'd think this guy had been slipped a few quid to make sure that we do not close the gap to the leader. So far, we're really, really struggling. Being hit. There you go. Look at that. 2 huge spins, a couple of penalties. The gap to the leader is actually only 9.8. It shows if we actually didn't make those mistakes, we'd have been absolutely laughing at being able to claw back that race. We've had really good pace. Still set the fastest lap as well. Still a couple laps to go. Oh, we've absolutely had the pace in this race. I do want to give it another go. One more race probably after this. Here's the guy that binned us off. Ironically, we're in front of him. Oh, I think he also resulted bad after the crash, didn't he? Can't do that. You can't do that. That's what caused you the problems in the first place. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right, we've got to give it one more go this race. Right, we let him back pass just in case. Right, here we go to watch the review. So we are the white car in front. This guy here looking for the gap, looking for the gap. The gap doesn't exist. The gap does open up there, to be fair, but I'm never going to see him. I don't know if I am entitled there, if he is entitled to that one. And this is part of the problem of the discussion we were having the other week. If you are ahead or side by side enough when you get to the apex, you are entitled to the corner. But at what point do you class the corner as the corner? Because it doesn't just mean the apex. You've got to think about, when am I turning in here, and when is it that we start approaching a racing line? If you're alongside enough, approaching a corner or into a corner or ahead at a corner, then you are entitled to the racing line. But we need to define, or there should be, I guess each track needs its own clearly defined racing lines, and at what point you are entitled to that, because it's not always about the corner or the apex, because neither of us are at the corner or the apex there. But he is definitely not alongside enough to justify that position. I would say he's not far off, but that's just after we've made the contact there, and you can see we're already starting to spin. So yeah, John saying I'm still ahead. Yeah, I'm agreeing. If you look at that top down there, you can see I am directing straight towards that racing line, and that right there, I would say, sums up that incident. He goes straight into the back corner of us. Yeah, I am going to put that one on him there. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe for future videos, future episodes, and more content just like this. And while you're down there, make sure you check out our description for links to our merch store to get hold of awesome t-shirts just like this one. Any orders on the merch store goes a long way to supporting channels just like this. I also think the t-shirts look pretty cool, so make sure you grab what you can, and I shall see you in the next episode.